Hey everybody, welcome back! Falcon, Duskers, episode number 7. If you've been watching the episode so far, you would know that the last 3 have been a bit rocky. Partially my fault, I will admit that. But the other thing is just basically the game introducing a bunch of new things that I'm not too familiar with the game just yet with. The game isn't out yet, so there's really not much information I can kind of read into and being like, oh, that's what's happening, oh, this is how you combat that. So until that actually happens, I'm going to kind of play it by ear. We're doing alright. And the only really big thing that we've lost is one drone, and that was my fault, so I can't even blame the game for that. Although the game kind of slipping me the whole radiation thing. And by slipping me the radiation thing, I'm talking about actual radiation, not slipping me something else for all you funny individuals out there. But yeah, it's just been a bit trickier lately, so I'm trying to adapt and learn as we go along here. Now, we do have a new objective to read out, though, which is something I want to do here. So Grey Goo is not the one. You're not the one, Grey Goo. You're not slipping me the Grey Goo either. Defense data. Alright, let's read this one out. Most of the data from the military vessel has severely degraded, but it seems that there is a communication from a defense outpost regarding a prototype. It's a weak link at best, and we could not recover the name of the exact outpost, so prioritize other objectives above this. If able, board any defense outpost and interface with a local terminal. So this will kind of tell you where you should be kind of going to, which is how we initially had that one galaxy with the highlight around it, which was kind of like the objective, giving us a little bit of direction where to kind of go. So this is kind of like, you know, prioritize it, but not above anything else so far, because the information here might be shoddy at best. So we have that. I don't think there's anything new in the logs that I could really see. Now, in terms of our drones, I think that other than losing Sarah, which is my fault, the other thing I have not been able to account for is just the ridiculous amount of things malfunctioning on our systems. As you can see, my stun and motion is completely broken. I would love to fix it, but we only have 5 scrap left over, so if that was going to actually happen, we'd have to go to modifications, right? I think the biggest thing to actually have would be motion. So let's see here, motion. If I want to actually upgrade or fix this, 10 scrap, we only have 5. So yeah, it's not going to probably happen anytime soon. What I was considering doing was actually converting something into scrap. We have 2 gatherers, I don't think we really need 2, so I'm considering probably scrapping one of these guys here. So I'm thinking maybe gatherer over here, we will go ahead and scrap this one for 8. And we're 2 away from able to fix the motion, which I kind of want to do, to be honest with you. We could also probably scrap the ship surveyor, but I don't want to do that. The ship surveyor, check this out. It's actually a ship upgrade, but what it allegedly does is survey ships to determine their structural layout. And considering what's been happening with the whole radiation thing, this might be kind of useful, assuming I ever figure out how to make these things work. But let's give this a try. I'm going to go ahead and remove... I'm going to save reroute power for ship surveyor. Excuse me. Swap. I can't use ship surveyor. Oh no, but that looks so good. Is this damaged or what? What's the problem here? Uninstall... Okay, what if I uninstall this upgrade? There you go. I guess you can't just swap them. You have to remove it and then put it in. Okay, whatever. It's not a big deal. So we have ship surveyor now. If I wanted to get rid of the remote power, this would be 6 scrap. The other one was 5. Maybe I should hold on to these just in case I'm doing something really foolish here. Stealth's been really useful lately, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Gatherer, interface, tow is actually kind of important if we find some other more drones along the way. Generator, obviously we need that. Unless we can't power anything up. No, I think that's it. We cannot fix motion going into the next station, which is a bit of a problem, but, you know, kind of have to deal with it. Alrighty, so we are ready to go. Now, we just finished up Lyra. We have a few jumps here to possibly make. We have 6 propulsions, so we can make this far one over here. We could probably do this one and then the far one afterwards, or maybe this here we cannot do. This is requires a transporter, which we don't have. I really want to go there, but I have no idea how to get there. Well, I mean, the transporter, but I don't have that. I guess we'll go to rougelike. It says infestation types 2. It's kind of old. Now, the problem here is infestation types 2 could be those, freaky monsters that we saw. That was kind of like a big ball of bunch of dudes together. Infestation type 3. Oh, this is getting scarier as we go along here. I guess we'll go over here. Rougelike it is. Excuse me? Oh, I can't make it over here now. That's fine. Huh. Military A. Well, I guess if we could find some more propulsions through here, we'll probably make it over there. But for now, it's kind of Dunsky at this point. We will board Rougelike, and we will take all of our people here. We're looking kind of a bit janky here, if I would say so. But let's give it a try. Oh boy. Alrighty. Unknown derelict. Blah blah blah. Inconclusive. Infestation types detected 2. Hull integrity medium. Rougelike, barge A, royal transport, and it holds 5 crew. And the hold is unknown and a bunch of corrupted logs. Oh, good God. Oh, the ship surveyor. So the ship surveyor gives you the entire layout already. Great. That's actually pretty awesome, so I don't really have to even do anything with those. It just instantly does it. This is actually pretty good. I like this a lot. Now remember, the key that we have to figure out right now is speed. I'm not sure how long before radiation starts to seep in, but the longer we're here, the more terrible things happen, so I gotta speed it up a little bit, which is something I'm not too used to, but we have to give it a try. So R14 is gonna be our first goal along with R15. Right, because they're connected. So Rick, we'll do the same old dance over here, dog. You could do stealth still, which is fine. I guess we'll stilt up right now for a while. Go through here. And let's see if we can find ourselves. We found an interface already, which is fine. We're looking for regenerators so we can actually power stuff up. There it is right there. You're still in stealth. Oh, we found another drone. Great. Matt. I'm going to get Matt into our ship as soon as possible, just in case our tow breaks over time. So everything else here is cleared, so we could just get out of stealth. Orson, we do have an interface over here for you to interact with, but we'll do this after we get some power here going. So Jeremiah, let's get you generating away, my friend. Boomski. Alrighty. And then we need to get Brandon. So Brandon, you're going to navigate over to... what room is it? R15. Right? R15 it is. R15. You're going to tow that man, or not that man, but that drone into the ship, and we'll be going from there. Alrighty. Motion is broken, so we can't really do anything about it. I should have actually removed the broken abilities from my drones, in case we find something that we have to, you know, swap. My bad. Alrighty. Let me try using it, but it's not going to work. Motion? Yeah. I know, game. I just wanted to give it a try. So let's go ahead and tow Matt over here. And I guess let's just go ahead and automate this navigate. Number 3 over to R1, which should be our dock. Jeremy, you hang out here. Alrighty. I'm not going to mess with D17 just yet. Oh, hey, we have a... let's see, info. What do you got here for me? Power inlet, and we have an access terminal. Oh, the ship upgrade's already empty. So let's start off with Orson and doing some interface. And let's do a ship scan. Any items? New items found in R14 and R15. R14 and 16. And R15, there's an error, but we're there already, so it's not a big problem. There's another interface at R15 too. Good to know. So nothing else over here. Let's go ahead and turn on some defenses. Defenses activated. Not sure where, though. But at least if there was anything in the rooms with defenses, it's been killed now. Let's send Orson down over here, and we will do one more interface. And let's see here. We will do the same old song and dance. Ship scan. Nothing new. Okay, defenses down here in R16. Great. So R16 should be cleared up because the defense should have killed whatever was in there. So there we go. We do know for a fact R16 is clear. So, Brandon, let's just leave Matt somewhere down over here. And let's get you back over here. So you're strictly our tow dude because your interface is broken and I sold your gathering ability. So you're strictly tow. Rick is scout, Jeremy's power, and then Orson's going to be interface and gathering. Gotcha. Alrighty. So for now, we do Rick. And Rick's going to be coming down over here. Remember, speed is actually of essence now because, you know, radiation, I'm not sure when it happens. Plus the asteroid issues, and yeah, it's a big clusterfuck of things happening now. R16 down through here. Not much happening to this side. That's going to be another airlock, and that's about it for us. Okay, so nothing in this room. Now we have to worry about R12. So here's what we can do. If there's anything in R12, I want to lower it out into this room. So let's close this door. We'll swap over to Orson. We'll interface one more time. We will turn on defenses. And then we're going to open up the door to D19. If there's anything in R12, it should come into R16, and that thing should kill it, assuming there's any sort of potential threat in there. After this, we have to either check out R13 or R11 as well. But we'll leave those for later. More than likely, though, we will go to R11 first. Or actually, yeah. Or we could draw whatever's in R13, assuming there's something there. Whatever's in R12, if there was something in there, would have been killed by now, so it should be fine. Turn off defenses, and let's go back into old Rick here. That door's open. Let's go ahead and just in case go with stealth, just in case. Anything spooky in here? We have another generator, another interface, and what else? Something blocking my path, obviously. Get out of the way, dog! I'm trying to do some scouting over here. Alrighty. All fine and dandy over here. We're gonna swap our party down to R12 at this point. We might as well move our ship over to A6 as well. Maybe. I think so. But we might want to get R11 cleared out first, make sure there's nothing in there, right? Well, that's not going to work out. Well, actually it is, but it might be troubling to do so. Alrighty, here is what we do. Orson, you are up here at D18. Okay, let's check this out. D32. D18. If there's anything in there, close the door. I think R13 should be safe. Should be safe. Should be. Difference from actually is. Just in case, though, I'm going to move Orson over here, which is kind of where we have to go anyway. I'm going to swap over to Rick. I'm going to close this door behind me, and I will stealth and check in there. So I'll take care of this with Rick over here. I think we're fine, but you never know. The game's always introducing new things towards me now, and it kind of worries me a bit. We have another generator here, which is actually pretty great, and that's about it. So we could actually link up to R12 from here without a big deal. Alrighty. That is good to know. Brandon, we might as well navigate you over to R12 for now, and then we'll deal with you at door is closed, D32. Oh, come on. Gotta do it again. Navigate 3, R12. What door is oh, D19? Oh. There. Okay. Jeremy. Let's unpower from here. And no, that's not where we're going. We're going down to where Rick's at. Alright. So, Ricky boy, move out of the way. And you generate away. Alrighty, so now let's see. We could actually get into... Huh. You know what? We could actually make it to R11 from D17, which might be a bit safer for us, because we could close D18, and we could actually turn on that defense module in R16. That works out pretty splendidly, I would say. Alright. Let's give this a try. Let's, with Rick, D18. If something happens, we gotta rush back really quickly to R12. That's not powered up, though, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Let's see how this works out. Let's dock over to A6 for now. Now, let's see. Reroute power. That's the other one. Alrighty. D17. Let's stealth up first. Open this up. Please don't let there be anything in here. There's an interface. And that's about it. So, we're safe. We're safe over here. Great. So now we can link up to... Yeah, we could link up a lot of rooms. So we'll close off D17 for now. And we have interface up here and interface down there. Everything is linked up down one single line, though, which is fine. D31. Open this up. Great. Now, we're going to do something different here, which is going to be Jeremy. We're going to bring you... Oh, it's going to unpower everything, though. Alrighty. We'll need to open up D30 first. And then move Jeremy down here. And this will be so we can interact with this module down here with Orson. Alrighty, we'll see if there's anything, maybe some logs in here, something of value for us. Interface, we have ship scan and defenses only, so we'll turn on ship scan, found some new items, and then R3 and R12 gave us a few errors here. We have another drone as well, over in R10, is that what that is? I think that's R10. And we have some fuel, and we have another upgrade too. Alrighty, this is actually looking pretty good. Let's, defenses. There's actually only a defense so far in R16. Let me close this door, turn this on out of curiosity. No power. Oh yeah, there's no power in rooms R16 right now. Lost video signal for drone 4, which is actually Jeremy, our generator. That's okay, as long as it comes back, we should be fine. Destruct? What? Destruct? I have never seen that command before. I didn't even do that. I was trying to turn off defense. Destruct. Huh. I gotta look into these help commands pretty soon. Should have done it a while back, but you know me. Alrighty, so Jeremy, you're fine over here. Do you have eyes now? Nope, we've lost him completely. They sometimes come back, so we'll see if it comes back or not. We don't know what's in R10 other than the drone that we could save, rescue. But is there an enemy in there? It's a possibility there could be. So we're still not sure about R10, R9. R12 is secured. Alrighty, so if we're gonna make this happen, we are going to have to do... Wow, I'm not sure how I'm gonna work this out right now. I need to keep, like, door D17 or D18 open so I could run through there and just loop around, assuming I let something loose from D10 or R10, which is my fear right now. Yeah, okay. So, Jeremy's video's back, thankfully. That was worrisome. So, here's what I need to do. Generator. Let's open up D18, I want to say. Actually, let's do D17. Might be a bit safer. We'll do D17. That's going to be my escape route in case something comes out of R10 with Rick. With that open, I could come back over here and then do generator on this side. Now, here's my thing. I'm going to go up there with Rick. I'll open up that door. If something scary pops out, we run through D17, D32, D33. We loop back into R2, close that door behind us, and then we'll turn that defense module on. Oh, we can't because there's no power there. God dang it. Well, at least we could keep whatever's there in those rooms for now. We'll figure something else afterwards. Alrighty. So, Rick, let's go and do this, dog. Let's make sure we close D30 behind us, and... let's see how this works out. We can make it to D19 at least, so that's my thing here. Stealth. D14. Any enemies? Any enemies? Nope. This is open, though. Well, since we're in stealth, we might as well check it out now. Generator. Everything else over here is closed. Alrighty. Hey, we got more than we bargained for, and I'm actually happy for it. So we know all this is cleared up. Let's get out of stealth. And since we're being experimental, we might as well check out R9 where we're at it. And you know what? We could probably even check... oh, no. I want to check out R9, but I don't want to let... if there's something in there, I don't want to let it loose through R8. So here's what we do. Since we know this is cleared, we swap over to Brandon, our towing dude. We're going to open up D30, and then we're going to have him navigate over to R10, and I'm going to have him tow that dude that we just found back to our ship. And that works out quite well. I'm still not doing anything with R9 just yet. We need to get this tow out of the way first, so... tow away, and then navigate yourself. Can we navigate back to our ship, I wonder? 3, R1. Probably not right now, but let's see, what do I need to open up? I need to open up D19 and A6. And there he goes. And defense is off, so we don't have to worry about defense killing him, so that's really good. Alrighty. Excellent. So meanwhile he's doing that, you continue powering stuff up. And Rick, we're going to probably go into D28. Not D28. Well, R9. Room R9. Now, so Brandon, you move mouse over here. Unlatch the tow, please. Oh, come on. Mouse, you're busting my balls here. Alrighty. There you go. So 2 that we found. Great. We lost Sarah, but at least we got 2 more now. Of course, we don't really have the scrap to fix them, but, you know, we'll consider that down the line. Plus, we could actually even scrap drones for scrap as well. So, you know, if they're not really looking that great, we scrap them, get some scrap, and fix our other issues, right? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and do the same thing again. We'll close D30, and then with Rick, we go into R9. And if there's any issue there, we kind of circle around and try to avoid as much as possible. Now, I'm going to also lock D13, because if I let something loose out of R9, I don't want to go into R8 because there's a generator in there. So we'll do stealth, and here we go, D28. There is I have no idea what that is. That's an enemy, though. But it's not moving. So there's something definitely in there. No idea what it is. It's really eerie. It doesn't even move. Usually when you open up a door, they decide to go through the door, but not that thing. It's just completely static there. That is actually kind of really freaky. Stealth. Let's go off here for a second. So what do? Do we just avoid that room for a while and go through R6? I believe that's probably the case we should be taking now. Or we could bring generator up to R8 and do some stuff through those airlocks. But we have some fuel right over here at R6, which we do need. Okay. We're gonna navigate ourselves down over here. I need to grab that fuel because we're pretty low on fuel right now. And then we'll consider doing maybe the other stuff that I want to do. This game, man, just makes you pump those brain cells to figure out the most ideal things to go through here. Now, what worries me is that I'm not sure what's in R6. If there's something in there and I let it loose into a room with all three of my guys, that's going to be really problematic. But the problem is as well that I need that power source, Jeremy, or whatever his name is, number 4 there, because he's my only generator. If I move him out of the way, in case there's something in R6, it's going to power down that room and I won't be able to get into R6. The one way I could potentially do something crazy as well, I didn't consider this one. I know that's going to really bother some people when I'm going back, but bear with me here. I kind of have an idea, since I do have stealth. What if... Oh, shit! Oh, no, 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 no. No, no. No, no. Get up here, get up here, get up here. Shit. I can't close D33. I'm gonna have to move that ship over to A2. We closed the door. At least the radiation's gonna leak through R14, R15, but I was able to close D17 in time, so it didn't actually cross over to R11. So we're gonna be losing R14, 15, and 16. We might as well also close our dock right there just in case. We're gonna have to redock somewhere else now. More than likely over at A5. So let's hope that R6 really is clean after all. This was something I wasn't expecting, but again, that's the reason why you have to hurry up now. Ever since they introduced that hurry up mechanic, it's been a bit more terrifying for me. Okay. Yeah, I know about the radiation there. Yeah, this is a game that's really difficult to commentate over now. It does seem because of the whole speed function. You have to worry about, you know, you're being rushed, but at the same time, I need to talk and actually kind of convey what my idea is for certain moves that I'm making, so you guys know what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. So yeah, we know we've lost those, that's okay. As long as it doesn't seep into where we're at, we should be fine. So here's my plan that I wanted to do. I'm going to go into stealth, and I'm going to actually survey a lot of these rooms right now and make sure what's the danger area. So we'll do this. D28, we know there's danger here. Is there anything in D11? Okay, I'm going to close this behind me. And let's find out about this area too. D23? There was an enemy here after all. Actually, get out of here. That's good. That works out for me. Okay, so we locked whatever that threat was in well, actually, that was actually just another drone. Lost video signal for R2, which is going to be my gatherer. Not happy about that, but it's okay. Okay, so there's the threat in R5 and R9 now. And we can escape this whole area through A5. Alrighty, so we have some gas here, which is great. I'm going to do one more stealth. And we're going to go through D9. Please let this be cleared up. If so, we can actually escape through here. We can. Great. I'm not escaping just yet, but now at least I know I have an out. And there's also D21 over here. Let's go check out D21 as well. Actually, no. Let's not do that until we make sure that we grab everything over here. Because if there's something in R17, I don't want to let it out. So that's fine. Let's just go and hang out here. So what needs to happen now? Well, we have free access to R3 from R12. So we'll start off with Orson. We lost video signal for Brandon. D15. There's an interface here. That's actually powered up, so I can interact with it. But for now, gather the fuel. I hope we find something here. Sometimes you don't find fuel, and we found 0 propulsion, 0 jumps. We found no fuel. Great. That worked out splendidly. Interface. Ship scan. No items found, huh? Alright. And defenses. Where are the fences at? haven't seen any defenses here recently. Yeah, no power torrents found. I am so upset right now. I was trying to do the defense again just in case I had turned something on. I wanted to turn it back off, but it did the destruct command, the one that I was wondering what the hell it was about. Apparently it starts a self-destruct sequence that you can't turn off. Why would why would there be a self-destruct sequence? Ah, you fucking... Why is there a self-destruct sequence? Why would you do that? Alright, I'm gonna have to take him back here. Let's go ahead and dock over to A5. It's fine, we didn't lose them completely. We can fix them. The problem is that... What do you would use the destruct thing for? I'm curious now. Now that I fucked myself, I'm kind of curious as to what you would use it. Like, obviously we destroyed that terminal. For what reason, though? Like, I mean, there's gotta be a reason for it. I wonder what's the strategy behind what you would do that for. Orson has Gatherer, so if we need to gather everything, we'd have to grab Brandon to pick that off of him. But for now, we'll just leave you here. God dang it. Damn it, Bobby. Alrighty. Well, things are looking super, aren't they? R9 and R5 are blocked away from us. R5 did have an upgrade, too. Alrighty. Here is what I propose we do. Brandon, let's get you behind the ship in here just in case. And we're going to also close up D9. I'm going to be going in here with Rick and see if there's anything of value for us. There's another static enemy here too, along with his interface. I wonder if... No, don't go there! Don't come here! Why would you move in here? Uh-oh. Okay. I was hoping you could have them kill each other. But no, that's not gonna happen. Alrighty, well, I'm stuck here for a while. The threats are over in R3. Or R17. One or the other. I could airlock them the hell out of there. And you know what? I'm gonna do that. Let's dock over to A6. Alright, let's do A4 instead. Dock over to A4. I'm going to open up dock to A5 and we will suck whatever's in there out of there. So let's open up A5. The terminal was destroyed over there. I'm not sure if that was because of the opening the dock or the dudes in there just went crazy. But potentially whatever's in there now is dead. Which is fine. We lost access to that terminal, though, which kind of hurts, but not a big deal. At least we got the dangers out of there, hopefully. Let's actually stealth up just in case, because I don't trust anything anymore. Yeah, that's destroyed, and we are clear of enemies at the very least. Okay. Could have been worse. Stealth off. And we'll use Homeboy over at R4 over here now. So we need to bring him... We need to bring him up to R8. We do know that R8 is cleared, right? We've cleared out R8 before. Let's make sure. D23, close up. If this place is cleared, we could essentially just bring our power source up here, generate this, and actually give us room to these other rooms. Yeah, this is all cleared up. Okay, so remember, we are against the clock, though, so things could be happening. I'm going to wrap it up here for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. Does mean a lot. Stick around for the next one. Man, things are getting crazy. I will catch you next time.